cotton candy.
That,
Okay, we are recording. Good afternoon, people. What did everybody do for the holiday? 250 years. I
Yeah.
feel I'm 250 pounds, so I can relate. What?
pound a year.
I stayed in my cold, dark room because it was 104 here.
Yeah.
Didn't do a lot.
Yeah, it was ugly.
So
I told Dawn if you put a candle outside, it would light automatically. That's one of my dogs. For 2 days, I have 2 Labrador Retrievers. They just stayed in bed for 2 days. They don't want to go out.
Yesterday it was 63 around here yesterday. It felt fantastic.
I
I
walked
sat
this
on the
morning.
deck underneath the pergola with the
Oh.
rain falling. It felt fantastic.
Yeah.
I walked this morning. It was 61 degrees. I did my 3 miles, and it was awesome. It was unbelievable.
That's the amount of walking I do in a week.
But I went to my son's on the 4th, just to help him. He was having Corey's family over, so I bailed out of there. The day before I was there helping him put together a gate for the fence so the kids aren't getting through it to the pool. But I had the dog over there. I got a black lab. She's 3 years old, 80 pounds, and they had the little kiddie pool, the green kiddie pool.
Yeah.
So she's up on the deck. She goes, they fill the pool up. That dog goes plop right in. It sticks her head down in there. She's like, and then she goes and lays in the sun, and then she goes back in the pool, lays in the sun.
My
Mine run
dog's a
around with a
fussy one.
sprinkler. They take the sprinkler and the hose while it's on, and they run around the front yard.
Yeah, they like doing that too, right?
Yeah. Oh, if you're watering your lawn and my dog sees you, you're gonna have company in about a minute.
Yep.
They'll
Yep.
try to get the dog from you.
I've got a
Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I got a retention pond up the road here. We walk up this hill, do the cul-de-sac, walk back down. There's a retention pond up there, and it's usually when it rains like we've had, it fills up with water. And this dog, I let her off the leash, and halfway up the street, she's just tearing ass down the road. She's soaking wet at 7:30 in the morning.
My dog's a Bichon, and he's fussy as all hell. He doesn't like the water, jumping in the water.
Well,
It's I'll spray him, but he won't. He
Well,
won't jump in a pond.
well, mine right now is probably 8 or 10 days into heat. She's not spayed or anything, and my neighbor's got a dog that might weigh about, I don't know, about 4 pounds, and I left her with my neighbor. I left my dog with my neighbor, and that other dog came over and he's neutered. He's trying to get her. He humping away on her.
So
Yeah,
you
but
live
it's just so I look at the news and Jersey's getting hammered. Paramus, I see trees down on houses.
Yeah.
It was really bad. Yeah.
My son with the 2 kids, with the 2 grandkids out in Long Valley. He lost power Friday night at 7:00. It finally came back Sunday at 6:30.
That's a long time.
Then it went out. Then it went out again from 11 to 1 on Sunday.
Especially with kids. Oh my God.
Yeah. So we had the generator running. I brought more gas out. You do what you can do.
Yeah, absolutely. Phil,
I
what's
got
like
it.
in your area?
it's hot. It's hot as hell. It's so hot. In fact, I went to the beach the other day and the water's like 76 degrees. So you're hot as hell. You jump in the water, you get out, you're still hot.
Yeah.
The water is not cool. But I turned my hot tub down to 70 degrees. So now I told Dawn, I'm going. She goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm going in the pool." So because the hot tub at 104 degrees, and when it's 104 degrees out, it's you feel like you're almost like soup or something. It's disgusting.
Oh,
I always tell this story years ago, probably 15, 20 years ago. My sister had a house down in Avon by the sea. Avon by the sea. Beautiful little town. Big houses, right? She had a built-in pool in the backyard. So I bring Kevin Egan down. We're going to go surf fishing, right? So we get up early in the morning. We're down there at like 4:30. We're fishing. We get a couple little things here and there. And as soon as the people come on the beach, we leave. So she's got a built-in pool in the backyard, and her husband liked the pool warm. So she had a heater in the pool, big kidney-shaped pool, right? He forgot to turn the thing off the night before, right? So Kevin Egan's got a pair of shorts on, puts his fishing pole down, runs across the backyard, dives into the pool. The pool was 107 degrees. I go, how is it? He goes, I feel like a tea bag.
Don't the lemon slices in?
Yep.
So you remember last week when I had the transmission trouble with my car?
Yeah.
So my transmission's been acting up. The car has just turned 100,000 miles. So I'm cleaning my bureau out and I see this letter from Subaru and I'm reading it and I go, I think that would cover my transmission. This is on Monday, last Monday. It expired on Tuesday. So I called up Subaru and I said, she goes, well, take it to the Subaru dealer and get it fixed today. It'll be covered. I said, the last time I had an appointment, it took me almost 3 weeks to get in. So I took the thing down there and the guy's a good guy. I dealt with him once before. He put down that they took the car in on Monday.
Yeah, kind of like a postmark.
They didn't look at it till Wednesday. He called me on Thursday and said, yeah, we're giving you a brand new transmission. I made it by one friggin' day.
Wow.
The whole tranny?
God bless, huh?
The whole thing. It's about $7,000.
The whole tranny went?
Yeah, it had some something defective in there.
Because
What's that?
What kind of Subaru?
Forester. And
wow.
the funny thing is, when you put your foot in the gas, it just slips a little bit and then it engages. So I've been like pretending for like 10,000 miles that it wasn't happening.
Yeah, I've had 11 Subarus, and my commuter car to the city, I had an Impreza, and the CVT, the paddles stopped working.
Yeah,
and I brought it to my tranny guy, and he says there's like 8 solenoids in these transmissions, but they're sealed.
You got a tranny guy?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, well, you never know, Pete. But the guy says, I'm going to try to split the casing and see if I can just do, because it's like a $7 part.
Yeah.
You can't split them. You have to replace the whole thing. It was $1,800.
Yeah.
So I sent the bill I had 143,000 miles on the car at the time. I sent the bill to Subaru. A week later, I had a check.
Wow.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah. There you go.
Get your money's worth out of that car.
I drove it for 250,000 miles.
Wow.
I bought the car because they're supposed to be good cars. This is actually the worst car I ever owned.
Really?
And I was on the road. I used to drive like 75,000 miles a year. I had a Honda Element with 300,000 miles on it that, other than brakes and oil change, it never failed me once. I had a Honda Ridgeline. Never failed me. This Subaru, I had a problem with the passenger window. I had to get 2 new front axles. I have the transmission. There's been like 5 or 6 things. I'm just like, I just can't believe it. And it's not that I baby the car, but I don't drive like a nut. I'm not going crazy. So I
used to go through wheel bearings on the Foresters and the Outbacks all the time.
Plus, you remember my red car, right?
Yeah.
The red Toyota?
Yeah.
21 years I owned that car. And the only thing that really broke by the end, all the windows wouldn't work anymore. All kind of little stupid crap that cost a fortune to fix. I finally said, all right, that's enough. Had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
21 years.
21 years. That's
Yep.
awesome.
We've been Honda owners for a long time. We've had Subarus. My wife has a Subaru Crosstrek right now. Love it. I mean,
that's what they gave me.
Honda. I go from one of them to the other one.
Wait, so listen to this one. The guy last week, he says, it's going to be a few days. I'll give you a loaner car. I go, all right. So he gives me the loaner car. I don't pull out of the driveway of the place. I don't drive 100 feet. A rock comes flying up and smashes the windshield. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
What is that? Huh?
Yeah. I didn't drive 100 feet and the windshield got smashed.
You got to get away from Subarus.
My son Garrett, my younger boy, he still works in the city. He's in the movie business and doing the same thing I did. And he brings his car. He's got a 2025 Toyota RAV4. You know, the hybrid one, and that's when my wife bought one too. So he puts the thing in the windshield to keep the sun out, to keep the car a little cooler. You know, the reflector thing. He goes, Dad, I took it out of the windshield the other day. There's a crack all the way across the windshield.
Oh,
It got so hot in the car, it cracked the windshield. And you got so much shit in those cars now with all of the eyesight and all that.
Yeah.
He's got the guy coming on Saturday. They have to recalibrate. They have to put a thing in the road where it can see shit.
And God forbid they don't do it. You're driving blind at that point.
Yeah, well, guess what? We never had any of that stuff when we were driving, and plus we had cases of beer. We had cases of beer going in us, so we were driving blind.
I'm still getting used to like rear view mirrors on my dashboard. You know, looking at the little camera.
Yeah.
I hate them.
That's why
I hate them too, but boy, you know, I have this car with the high backs and I can't turn around anymore.
On my VW, I had the little wing window that you could turn. That was your air conditioner. You pointed the wind right at you.
Yesterday.
What's with these cars that they come to an intersection, they shut off, and you got to restart them? Is
Yeah,
that like,
that's the same.
I hate that
I think that's
feature.
this car now.
what?
I think.
Why would anyone opt for that?
Well, it's for pollution, so cars don't idle.
Yeah, and then you saved point. I drove like 50 miles and saved, or no, 5,000 miles and saved 0.006 of a gallon of gas. And then, then when the starter goes, because it starts 100 times, then they got to get a big truck to come in and pick it.
Every time I'm at an intersection, I see these people. They look pissed. They got to restart their car every time.
Yeah,
That feature, she doesn't use it.
couple of years ago, about six years ago, we went to Italy, right? So we go to Florence, we rent a car.
Florence, nice.
Right. So we rent this car, and they don't have the car we were supposed to have. They end up giving us an Alfa Romeo Giulia, one of these like sports car things. It's a diesel. Everything over there is diesel, right? I literally, after an hour waiting for the car, pull out to the road. The freaking roads are packed. A guy in front of me on a scooter crashes right into the back of a van, gets up, and shoot and keeps on going, right? Literally, the guy told me, he says, if you want to make money here, he says, you buy mirrors for cars because they're always knocking their mirrors off, right? So I pull up to the first light and the freaking car shuts off. I'm like, I'm freaking out. Sarah's going nuts. She's like, calm down. I take my foot off the gas, the thing starts. So I figure that out, right? Now we get to the place where we're staying, and the guy's telling us about the mirrors and other stuff. You want to make a money. This guy Leonardo. He says, you want to make a money, this is what you do here, right? I go out to the car the next morning. The mirrors are all folded in. Now it's in this guy's house, right? I'm like, is he that concerned about the mirrors that he folded them in when I left? So now
automatically.
So now I go up to the car. We're leaving for the next day. I'm trying to pull it. They won't come out. I'm ripping these mirrors off the car. Finally, I put the key in the door, and the things go, wah.
That's for a male. Pretty high tech.
Dude. 2 hours later, I wasn't allowed to drive no more over there. She took the car away from me. She's like, nope. Yeah, she's like, nope, you're not driving no more.
It seems like in Italy they drive as fast as they can between stops.
Yep.
Not like you cruise to the light, you go full speed, then put on the brakes.
This guy hit the back of that van on that scooter. The guy literally hit the top of the back of that van with the scooter. He almost went over the back of the van. over the roof.
Oh, God.
Then he climbs down and he gets back on the thing and takes off. I was cracking up.
Did you enjoy the food over there or what?
Oh, it was awesome. Awesome.
So I bought a van.
Lucy Museum.
And I had one key. And so I called the dealer and I go, how much is the key? They go, $250. I'm like, all right. So I go to the dealer. I'm there for like an hour and a half. The guy comes out. He goes, your key's ready. I go, great. Goes $496. I go, you told me $250. He goes, yeah, we have to program it. I go,
Yeah.
you're freaking kidding me? So I said to the guy, I said, if I knew it was $500, I wouldn't have did it. I started to walk out. I turned around. I go, I'll give you $300. He goes, I'll take it. He says, we'll make a little less money today. I said, I'm pretty confident that you're still making a lot of money, believe me.
Yeah, yeah.
I got the key for $300, but I'm $300 for freaking key.
Yeah, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Pete, you guys remember my red Chevy van?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
I fell asleep in that thing. Go ahead.
That thing, I lent that thing to Craig Dowdy, and he was trying to get away from the cops. He jumped in and he turned the key and he snapped it off in the ignition. So I had a buck general, a knife, a buck knife down the side of the seat. I used to stick it in there and turn. That's how I started the van. I never had a key for that thing.
So, quick note about Craig Dowdy. His mom came up with the phrase for stains in the underwear. You got gun rust in your underwear.
Gun rust.
Yeah, well, that
We all work, and I used to use that all the time.
Yep. Well, I still see Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I said hello. It's been years, but
yeah. No, I still see him.
He says hello. Huh?
I'm actually next week. I'm going to try to get down and see Volan next week. Jack
Really?
Volan.
Where is he at?
He's down by Philly right now. He's pretty much stuck in a wheelchair now.
Oh, really? Where about Philly? Because I used to live out that way.
Somethingville.
When did you live near Philly? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
No, he never did. His
hospital.
His kids bought a winery down there, and then they sold it. They moved them down, and then they sold it, and they moved to South Carolina.
Oh,
so he's stuck down there. He woke up one morning, he could hardly walk with his back. So
I have one more.
We got more time than I thought.
The guy in the apartment next to me has a car with the steering wheel on the opposite side. I've never seen it in the United States before.
Oh yeah,
No, you see it all the time around here.
yep.
Yeah.
The kids I was telling you about with their movie business, he's got a van that drives on the opposite side.
That's awesome.
When we were in Ireland, you drive on the other side of the road, on the other side of the car.
Yeah.
That was a trip, especially when you're going into a circle, because I kept going around the circles the wrong way.
Oh,
And the roads,
The street was saying he had too much beer.
some of these roads are like, they're 2-lane roads, and your mirrors are hitting the bushes on both sides, but they're still 2-lane roads. It's insane.
I got a doctor's appointment that I made 6 months ago next Wednesday.
Okay, so what about
Any other day is fine, I think.
What about Monday?
I think Monday's fine.
Monday works for Peter, right?
Yeah. Can you hold on?
Monday,
I'll tell you
Wednesday,
hold on 1 second.
Yep. Kevin, Monday works for you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
11 o'clock is good for me too.
He's the general manager and one of the coaches for Appalachia State.
Oh, Appalachian State. That's where he was last year, yeah.
Well, he was there last year. He was at Bowling Green
Bowling Green before that.
the year before that. Yeah.
Monday
But that's
works.
Wake Forest, yeah. That's where he was.
What was the pro team he worked for? The Detroit Lions? Or
He worked for the Detroit Lions for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
What I remember about Kevin Higgins is we watched the first, before there was a Super Bowl, it was the Ice Bowl.
Yeah.
And we were all down his basement watching it on the TV.
Yep.
And Eddie Egan smoked cigarettes back then.
Wow,
And
at that age.
Oh, well, yeah. He took the cigarette. He never threw a butt on the ground. He took the cigarette, put it in his pocket, and then he was blaming someone for lighting his jacket on fire.
I mean, how old were you? 12, 14, 13?
Oh, yeah.
He was young. I mean,
He's
that's
smoking a long time. Yeah. Well, that whole family.
Super Bowl in my mother's bedroom on a little black and white TV because nobody else wanted to watch it.
Yeah. Yep.
For Super Bowl, that's the way I watched
I
it.
remember watching the Jets and the Redskins. Or was that? Yeah, that was fun. We were like what, 10?
Well, the Ice Bowl was Dallas against Green Bay.
Yep.
Remember that? With the quarterback sneak with Bart Starr. Yep.
So before we leave, anything you guys want to talk about? Any ideas? Anything that we can make adjustments on? Anything?
We're old men. I want to talk about stuff when we were young men. Things. When was the last time you saw a bicycle with baseball cards on the spokes? Stuff like that. You don't see anymore. You know?
Yeah.
You just don't see
This
it.
is a bag full of baseball cards, a bag full of basketball and football cards.
Really?
Why them out to
Look at
those
this.
kids?
Look, and I got 2 more over there.
Where do you have all them from?
From my growing up, my kids growing up.
Wow.
Did you see the thing in the news about the 19-year-old kid that bought a Lakers jersey from the Salvation Army for $3?
Yeah, it turned out.
Wilt Chamberlain wore it at the final game in 1972. It's at Sotheby's right now on auction for $250,000.
Don't you love that?
I do love it.
I'm waiting to go. That's my next project, by the way. Going through this and finding a card that I can make money on. The other one is going through my albums that I have zillions of. And figuring out which ones are.
I have original Beatle albums, but they're played to shit, so I don't think they're worth anything.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I got two turntables that I play them on. So
Yeah. I'm going to see next week. I'm going to see
Brattleboro.
in Brattleboro. Yeah.
Very
He was he was in Old and in the Way with Jerry Garcia and Vassar Clemens and Peter Rowan. Yeah. The Rowan brothers.
We used to go see Vassar Clemens up in Nanuet, New York, like anytime we could.
That was a
Yeah.
good time.
I love that guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
How did your wife like the Sarah? How did Sarah like James Taylor? I think it was a great. As we were heading out, just before he started to the last song, it started lightning, and we were heading out. And as we got in the car, it started raining.
Yeah, they got rained on for about an hour, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But when they got back to the house in Copac that they were staying at, they had no power. They lost power and they never got it back.
Oh my God.
So
Okay, guys, we're gonna fall off the face of the earth here in about 2 seconds.
all right.
So we'll
Peace
see
out.
you next week.
See you guys next week.
Adios.